Sorry, I got a phone call. Then you'll have nobody that's going to stand up once masculinity is outlawed. Then you've got an entire country that's easy to take over or overtake, however you want to say it. So I got to thinking about how the laws are being done and all that kind of crap. And pretty much it boils down, in my opinion, to these lawyers that have manipulated the words. You know, and I'm talking all across the country. I ain't talking about your little city lawyers or your Supreme judges, Supreme Court. I mean, I'm talking everybody. You know, one of my good friends is an attorney. He's the one I use for everything. If I have a business transaction I need to represent it on, he's the one I use. He's honest. He ain't gonna do nothing wrong. I know him personally to know that. But these judges and these attorneys, they have manipulated our laws and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights to where it's like they have to have a 3-day meeting to figure out what the word "thee" means in this sentence. And it's ridiculous. You know, it's pretty simple when you look at a freaking sentence, what it says. It's that easy. I can't believe the support, and excuse me, I can't believe the people with platforms that aren't speaking out against this kind of stuff. It's disturbing. It really is. You know, people out there that's got hundreds of millions of subscribers, or, 30 million subscribers or whatever, you keeping your mouth shut just for the simple fact of keeping peace. Now, I ain't saying we need to go out and kill everybody. I ain't saying we need to go overthrow the government. But what I'm saying is we need term limits so we don't have any more career politicians. Because these career politicians, they get in and they know they're in, and all they do is pad their own pockets. They take care of themselves and their own families and write laws like my last video that doesn't apply to them. It only applies to us. So, yeah, we need term limits. We need a lot of change is what we need. But I want to touch on one other thing that I was talking to a friend of mine about last night. And we were talking about the deal that just happened at the Capitol and the people that went in and, the 99.9% of the people that didn't go in. And one thing I mentioned was, it's odd to me that when they did breach the Capitol, which is the people's capital, which should not ever be that we don't have the right to go into it because it's ours. That building belongs to we the people. This country belongs to we the people. It don't make sense. Anyway, when they breached it, you've seen the video 1,000 times on the news of the one lone officer that's trying to fend them off. But the video's coming from behind him. And I told my buddy, I said, it doesn't make sense to me that if that was another officer, why he's got his phone out instead of his baton or his pistol. I don't think it was a cameraman. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure all the videographers and all that, all the news reporters that were in the Capitol, I'm pretty sure they all took off running with the rest of the people. But who was videoing that? I don't know. Just kind of leads me to think it might have been staged. I don't know. So, anyways, there's a lot of wrong going on in this world right now. And a lot of it's going on in this country. We're taxed to death. You can't stand up for what's right no more. You can't be masculine. My son, he gets picked on at school. I told him, if they keep doing it, ball your fist up and bust their nose open. You may get suspended for 3 days, but we'll go eat ice cream for 3 days. Because a bully ain't going to stop picking on you. And I don't care if you're in first grade or if you're talking about the government. They ain't going to stop picking on you till you earn their respect. And the only way to earn their respect is to take it. So, I don't know what's coming, folks. And I hate to know that if we don't have change, this is the world that my kids have to grow up in. So, again, thank y'all for all the support. Thank you for all the positive feedback. I love each and every one of you. Jesus loves you. That's what we need. We need Jesus. We need a lot of Jesus in this country. We need to get him back in the classrooms. We need to get him back in the courtroom. We need to get him back. You know, you go to prison, which I've never been, but I know a few people that have. The first thing they hand you is a Bible.